Peace, family. This is Lions D with another news and commentary. This article is coming from the Atlanta Black Star. Shout outs to them. This article come from Shaman Nelson, who's writing for the Atlanta Black Star. It says, despite providing receipts, 10 black college students were forced by 6 cops' cars to return to IHOP over an unpaid bill. This is scary. In Clayton, Mississippi, police ordered 6 squad cars to find the men who left IHOP without paying their tab but approached the wrong group. Earlier this month, 10 students that attend Washington University were stopped by Clayton police and questioned for allegedly leaving IHOP and not paying their tab. According to STL Today, some of the students presented their receipts, but officers still forced all of them to walk 3 blocks back to the restaurant with police cars following them. Once they returned to the restaurant, the manager confirmed that they were not the teens they described. Continuing, in an email, Rob Weil, Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Transition Engagement at Washington University, says the students were shaken and upset about the situation. He continued, this is obviously extremely disappointing, not how any of us would like to welcome our new students. Weil noted that the students did not really appear to fit the description of the suspects other than being black. Certainly, I'm sorry they were inconvened and anxious about what happened. That was not our intent. Clayton Police Chief Kevin R. Murphy says when the Washington University officials contacted him, an internal review is underway, and Murphy hopes to speak with students this week about the incident. Jill Friedman, Vice Chancellor for Public Affairs, released a statement on behalf of the university that says, we are deeply concerned and disappointed that anyone, certainly of our students, would experience what transpired, she's continued. The fact that 10 students, all of whom are African American, were scared and humiliated is unacceptable to us. We share the sentiment directly with the city of Clayton and had an opportunity to meet with city leaders to reiterate our concerns. Conversations continue, and we are hopefully that our students will hear directly from the city of Clayton with both an explanation and apology. And that's the end of this article. I'm gonna say it like this: it looks like we had another establishment to boycott. First, you got Waffle House, then Chili's, and now IHOP. When is this going to stop? And you got you got CVS, you got Walgreens, and you got a lot of other restaurants, local restaurants that's been discriminated against. But you see all the patterns now. Every single restaurant, every single stores, we've been discriminated against. So we need to start going to our black-owned businesses, going to black-owned restaurants that's selling breakfast now, because if it's not Waffle House, if it's not Chili's, it's IHOP. And now they had to order 6 squad cars. This is unbelievable, guys. 6 squad cars to get the students to go all the way back, because they said they didn't pay their tab. And then it turns out that those are not the students they were looking for. So looks to me now that we have another place to boycott, and that's IHOP. That's what I'm saying. The only way we can stop all of this is we can have an economic boycott on all the establishment, whether it's restaurants, stores, everything. So it looks to me now that IHOP is next. You're dealing with the Waffle House, you're dealing with Chili's, and now IHOP. And now it's really getting out of hand. And obviously, this is totally unacceptable. That it's like 6 squad cars for 10 students, black students, who basically ain't the same students they were looking for. But it's too little too late. People don't want to deal with this no more. So all I'm saying is it's time for an economic boycott. Let's not go to IHOP anymore. All the list of restaurants we're not going to even eat anymore. We're not going to eat at Waffle House, Chili's, now IHOP. come on, black people. It's time to boycott. Let's not go to IHOP now, because that's another added list for us not to do. It's going to eventually, once we do that, it's going to show that it's time to stop this. It's time to end this. And obviously, it's ending it. I mean, I basically felt like this is really the start of us decided to keep our monies in our pockets. I mean, only time we go out is we go to a black-owned business restaurant or stay at home to cook. That's it. Until they do us right. And even though even the town that said they want an apology, the apology, that stuff like that won't go away. And it's gonna basically, the students gonna be very, they're not gonna, it's not gonna go away, because it's gonna hurt them. They're already hurting them by forcing them to go back to IHOP to pay the unpaid debt. Turns out that they didn't have anything to do with that. So yeah, another list of restaurant chains we need to boycott. Let's have an economic boycott of all of them: Chili's, Waffle House, and now another chain in the list, IHOP. And along with CVS, along with Walgreens and Dollar Tree as well, all the added establishment we need to boycott. And basically that's what we need to do. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this article. Share this article. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my Reaction channel. And subscribe to my Black Johnson channel for any more news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.